All right, I'm gonna preface this by saying this. Russell Wilson was not the problem last year. He was not. No. I'm not gonna let people do that. So last year, the Denver Broncos sucked, but not for the reason that you think. So Russell Wilson, me personally, I don't think Russell Wilson was the problem. It's this guy who called plays named Nathaniel Hackett, who was questioned about being fired after the first week. Let me pull up this article if I can find the article. Versus Seahawks. Alright. Malharu. Is this it? So they looked like. No. So I had a friend of mine when I was working, and what happened afterwards. So you all remember this game, how for whatever reason Nathaniel Hackett ran the clock down and then told his kicker to kick a 64-yard field goal when they had 2 timeouts on 4th and 5, and then he proceeded to leave it short, which isn't McManus' fault. So Nathaniel Hackett is one of the worst things to ever happen to the Denver Broncos and football in general, because he ruined Thursday Night Football. He had people questioning getting rid of Thursday Night Football. So, my goodness, that's horrible. So, I'm not. Now, Russell Wilson sucked this year with Sean Payton. Russell Wilson was the reason. But I seriously doubt that Russell Wilson was the reason that any of this happened last year. Look at this. 16 points. And mind you, before we get into this, Nathaniel Hackett was praised because he was the offensive coordinator for Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. And then he took this job. They had to hire a time manager for Nathaniel Hackett. Like, that's how bad he was. How did Nathaniel Hackett feel so quickly looking back at the rest of the season? Okay, he's just the 5th coach since the 70s to not make it through first season. To play no starters in the preseason. I think he made a bad decision. Right. Bizarre decision. This would have tied the 2nd longest field goal in NFL history. Why? I have confidence in him that if we put him in that situation again, I think he'll be able to make it, which is fine, but that's a 64-yard field goal when you could have got a first down with 2 timeouts. It's crazy. It was a game management fiasco, and crazy as it may sound for a coach making a mistake in his first game, many fans were out on him after that. So here we go. It was week 2. Shortly after the game in week 2, the Broncos hired NFL assistant Jerry Rosburg to help manage with game management. Are you serious? You mean to tell me, as the NFL coach of an NFL football team, they had to hire somebody to help you manage the time? You suck. So that's why I say Russell Wilson was not the problem. Now, his play calling was even worse. And then you watch the last 2 games of the season, they come out there and they look enthusiastic, like they wanted to be there. That Christmas game, they had Olami yelling at each other and everything. So that was that. But Nathaniel Hackett is gone, at least from Denver. He has a job somehow in New York because of Aaron Rodgers. So that's that. But damn Nathaniel Hackett. He ruined football for some of that. So Javonte Williams had some fumble issues. Then he got hurt. And I hate that for him, but I think he's like that. He had a fumble. He had a couple fumbles. I think he had 1 or 2 fumbles in that first game too that left a bunch of points on the board. So yeah, but that's that. Marvin Mims from Oklahoma. They let go of Brandy McManey, even though none of his was his fault. Cameron Fleming. They found McManus replacement. Frank Clark from Kansas City. Marquez Callaway. They brought back Ben Powers and Alex Singleton. They signed Lil Jordan. That's my man from Texas. Yeah. So that's really it. It's been kind of quiet for them because they don't have a lot of room to maneuver because Russ Wilson contract bad as hell. So that's that. So like my expectations for them this year, I expect them to be a whole hell of a lot better because they are, like they don't have near as many primetime games. They have 5 primetime games to start the year, which was crazy. So, yeah. So there's that. So I expect. So they only won 4 games last year? 5 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. They went 5 and 12. So this year I'm expecting like 9 to 10 wins. 9 to 10 wins, maybe. But they had a tough schedule. Their defense last year, their defense was amazing. Even in like those early primetime games that they had, the reason why those games were even close, any of these games from last year, the reason why any of these games from last year were even close is because of the damn defense. 12 points, 17 points, 9 points, 10 points, 16 points. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 19 points. So I saw somebody was like, if they had scored 18 points in regulation of every game, they would be undefeated. I think up until week 8. The 18 points, they would have won. Not that one. 18 would have won. 18 that went in overtime. They would have won. 18 would have won. Won that one. 18 would have won. 18 would have won. Nope. 18 would have won. Like, it's crazy. Like that should be a thing. So, we'll see. As far as passing goes, they was top 5 is passing defense. Let's go to rushing. Top 5 as far as rushing goes. So I don't know. I think that the Denver defense was amazing. I don't expect a drop off or anything. The defense is really, really good. Wait, who did they hire for their defensive quarter? And then I'll wrap this up. Vero. So he coached. Oh no, he's gone. He's here in Charlotte. So he was the defensive coordinator last year. Vance Joseph. So he should be a good signing. But we'll see. We gonna see. But that is all for the Denver Broncos. They don't have no money. I'm shocked that they still had draft picks, but they didn't have no money, and I'm not sure how these guys will impact the roster. They went 3 rounds without a draft pick. That's great. But that is all for the Denver Broncos. I want to say thank you for watching. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.